This is Sports Talk. My name is Buster Smith. With me is Tanner Pettigo.
Hey guys.
Alright, we're going to be talking about Chipper Jones, in which I've got his baseball called White Hill. We're going to be talking about him a little bit, talk about his career. And then we're going to talk about the Tennessee Vols, Heritage Mountaineers, and then we'll be done. But before we begin, I want to ask for you to remember the families of the victims that lost their lives on I-40 yesterday in that tragic crash. Please remember the family in your prayers. Alright. Player of the day, Chipper Jones. Best baseball player of all time, in my opinion. Tanner, what do you think about old Chipper Jones?
Yeah, he's a very fine player. I think one of the best third basemen that ever played the game. Yeah, he retired about 2 months back, I believe. And when he retired his jersey and his number for the Atlanta Braves because he was such an excellent ball player. And also because he was the only person to start with the Atlanta Braves and finish for the Atlanta Braves. Like the whole time he played, that's the only team he played for.
Yeah, he played with the Braves through 1993 all the way to 2013 this year. And, you know, that's amazing to stay with one team. That shows loyalty. And, you know, he never went to another team. And
yeah,
you know,
especially because, you know, it being the Atlanta Braves and them not being the best team around.
Yeah. He actually made them the best team around. The Atlanta Braves are hard to beat. And I think that's because of Chipper Jones. I think he stepped them up a notch to where, you know, it made them harder to beat. It made them really harder to beat. And, you know, and I think he'll always be one of the best of all time. Now let's talk about Chipper for a little bit. What else do you say about Chipper Jones, Tanner?
I'd like to add something that I'm pretty sure most people don't know. Like if you're especially like younger kids. But when he actually started out back in the early '90s for the Atlanta Braves, he actually played outfield, mainly left field. But then later on, he switched up to shortstop for a short period of time, and then he went to third base, where he finished his career at.
Yeah, Chipper's one of the best, you know, and I think he deserves to have his jersey retired. You know, many people get their jerseys retired, but they don't deserve it. But Jones, he deserves to have his jersey retired. Now, switching gears from Chipper Jones, this is him right here, one last time. Let's talk about Tennessee Vols. We played the South Alabama Jaguars last week. We got a big win over them. It was a close win, but we got the win. Now our record is 3-2. But this week we got a big challenge facing the Georgia Bulldogs. In my opinion, I think the defense needs to step it up a notch. I think we need to attack the run. That's what Georgia's known for, is running the ball and the defense on the other side not stopping them. And we need to be that defense that steps up and just tackles the heck out of them. What do you think, Tanner?
Yeah, exactly. We gotta figure out some way to stop Todd Gurley and Marshall from running the ball.
Especially Marshall.
Yeah, but plus also, we have Aaron Murray. Georgia has one of the best quarterbacks in the country, Aaron Murray.
Yeah, they really do. But, you know, you got to realize, too, Tennessee, I mean, we've got a hard schedule, and you can find my schedule on Facebook. It's the Tennessee 2013 schedule. We've got a hard schedule to do.
Yeah.
Not only do we have to face the Bulldogs, we've already had to face Oregon, in which they beat us bad, 59-14. And Florida. And, you know, we did pretty good in the first half. The other three I ain't going to talk about. But then we got to face Georgia, Alabama. What else? South Carolina Gamecocks for one. Let's see, what else am I missing out? Vanderbilt. We got a...
They're a tough team this year.
Yeah. You know, that's just a hard schedule. And, I mean, like I said, when we beat Western Kentucky, they're not a team. You know, we beat the, what was the first game we had? Austin Peay.
Yes.
We beat them, and everybody's like, we're going to have a winning season. Austin Peay, are you kidding me?
Maryville College is better than them. I mean, really.
I mean, we beat Austin Peay, and then we went and beat the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. They're pretty good. I'm not going to say they're bad because, you know, they're pretty good. They beat Kentucky. That's saying something. And not only that, we was going to take their coach away from them.
Yeah.
So by us beating them, we know we made a good choice not to hire him. So, I mean, that was a win or lose situation right there. Another thing, Tennessee Vols, we cannot throw this many interceptions like we've been doing. Excuse me. That's what's been killing us, is the interceptions. Especially Florida. When you throw a ball, when you get an interception with Florida, you cannot do that. They will walk all over you. I mean, that's just the way it is. They will walk all over you. And when you give them the ball, it just makes it that much worse. And Georgia is the same exact way. Everybody, I mean, they pulled an upset of a lifetime. They beat LSU. That tells you how good this Georgia offense and defense is. What do you think about it all, Tanner?
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah. And another thing Tennessee needs to do, we cannot, like I said, we can't throw interceptions, but giving the ball up, period. We fumbled the ball, we threw interceptions, we got too many penalties. You can't do that with Georgia. I'm sorry, you just can't do it. Georgia's a lot like Alabama. A lot like Alabama. When you throw an interception, you're getting walked on. When you fumble, you're getting walked on. And, you know, it's hard to get a first down with Georgia anyway. And to give them the first down by a penalty, that makes it worse.
Yeah.
Well, I mixed it up. It's hard to get a first down, and then when you get a penalty and we get backed up to like 1st and 20, that's bad. I mean, that's hard anyway. And then when we get penalties on defense, and they get, you know, 1st and 10 because you're just getting penalty after penalty, that's going to end up killing you at the end of the game. Speaking of big games, tomorrow night we've got a game against the Heritage Mountaineers has a game against the Maryville Rebels. Big game. What do you think Heritage needs to do to beat Maryville, Tanner?
I mean, all respect to the Maryville's quarterback, he's really good. But I think, really, if Heritage even wants to think about winning, they need to take out the quarterback. Take out either the quarterback, the running back. Perryville, they have to take out someone good where they cannot predict, where either they're not really hurt about the whole game or permanently hurt him, but hurt him enough where they have to go after a little bit.
Make him sore.
Yeah, make him sore, shake him up a little bit where he can't really do anything anymore.
That quarterback is what makes Maryville. He's probably the best quarterback in high school right now.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to college to play football. That's just the way it is. I mean, he's definitely going to college. And which every person that plays for Maryville ends up being big in college. Patton Wabinette, he plays college football for the Vanderbilt Commodores. So, I mean, to go from Maryville to Vanderbilt, that's pretty good. And, you know, I think, you know, you said take out the quarterback. Here's what I think.
I mean, not really take out the quarterback, but shake somebody up where they cannot make any plays.
Shake him up a little bit. Let him know we're there, is what you're saying. Here's what I think we got to do. One word sums it all up. It's just one word. Defense.
Yes.
I love Heritage, but I'm going to go ahead and say this. The defense has not been impressive at all. You know, I don't know if it's like they're giving up or they're just, you know, getting outbeat by the offensive line. That defensive line is giving up way too many points. When they faced Alcoa, it was touchdown after touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. And the defensive line couldn't even block nobody on the offensive line. And they was just running right through the middle. Wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah.
So, you got to do better than that. We really appreciate y'all watching our videos and liking our page on Facebook. Please share our page. Facebook, if you want to tell your friends about it, it's facebook.com/sportsb. Before I go, once again, please remember the families of the I-40 crash in your thoughts and prayers. Do you have anything else to say, Tanner?
No, that's about it.
Alright, guys. Thank you for watching our video. God bless you.
Actually, hold on. Before I say something I'd like to add. Guys, please make sure you tune into the playoffs that are starting tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll find some real good action tonight during these playoffs. Real good. Hopefully the Lady Braves can take it this year all the way to the World Series.
Yeah, I think I'm going for the Braves this year too. I think the Braves has earned it. Alright, this is Bristol Smith. And that's Tanner Pettigo. God bless you all and your families.